Hey, what's up, Buttercups? I thought we would go through the Spamton special charity event page here and look at all the hidden lore that was snuck in here. Alright, so let's just start about Spamton. It's me, the #1 greatest salesman, Spamton G. Spamton. You may know me from everything, and now I'm only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I've never gotten smaller. We have about the charity, the rules, and all that. You guys can read all that if you want. This MP3, I think there's 3 or 4 different ones. Is there a way to open this in a different page? Okay, I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing, you can. And then also this ad here, it's a fake ad. It's different each time. This is just whatever that little thing is. Oh, here we go. Now we got the icy ones. Let's see what song we got. Is there a way to... Oh well. This one. Recent sighting. This sighting comes again courtesy of Noel Holiday. The other night, I went down to eat leftover pizza, but when I went down, it was dark, and I couldn't find the switch. And I saw Icy on the box, and he winked at me. I screamed. Only my sister believes me. An update to the sighting. Story update. My sister burned the box in the grass to kill it, and it smelled like charcoal pizza. Okay. She burned out Icy's eyes, and he looked evil, and as he said took it, and he looked evil, and as he said took it and said, we should bury the box. Okay, yeah, I think that's a typo there. Bury the box, and Chris dug a hole in the ground in the graveyard. And I was so scared a zombie would come up, and I tried to say, Chris, I'm scared, and they turned around with the box over their face, and I screamed, so Des hit them and took it away and threw it away, and I think it's going to come kill me. Okay, so these are like online posts on like a vlog or something made by Noelle. That's so funny. For those that enjoyed these sightings, be sure to take a look at the one from her sister. So I'm gonna control click on that, make a new tab, and it comes up. It's a fake 404 page because, yeah, Deltarune there, if you go to a page that doesn't exist, you get the sleeping dog. The page cannot be found. Yeah, so maybe something to do with Des not being able to be found. We have Icy again. Do we have a new MP3? Okay, so let's refresh again because there's also this one with the doors. What song we got? There's like a click to just open the link to the song. And I might have to go into the actual code of the page to see what the name of these MP3s are. I don't know how to look through page code. I'm not good at it. I barely know HTML. Yeah, so this is the doors. Most have nothing behind them. That one has... I think, what was it? Yeah, they all do that if they have nothing. This is this thing again. There we go. Yeah, the gumball machine. I don't know what any of that means, if anything. And the chair. Which does that. Maybe I need to do this on Chrome instead of Firefox. Okay, after you do that one, it like freezes up. None of the other ones work. And this one I think just brings up the, yeah, that dot again. Okay, we're gonna go down. So it is over with the charity donations and that. And here's the prizes, and we gotta look through the description of the prizes, the ones with the link. You guys can go through and read these if you want. I don't think there's any real lore in any of the descriptions from what I've seen. It's mostly just the links hidden in some of them. Scrap heap. This is one of the locations we saw in the updates. Here, this up here says, "You're annoying now, dog." The weather always sticks together. These doors. I think sometimes there's something else back there. If you click on him while it's open, we get this. Oh, it's a little preview of a fight, I think. Why is my volume so loud? I love them in the suits. It's so cute. Look at them. Oh my god. Okay. It's off. It doesn't do anything when I click on it. I wonder if I should get screenshots to, I might go through, I might have to get screenshots and save some of these so I can take it into GIMP and, edit the photo, like contrast, light, and all that, and see if there's anything hidden in these. Okay, that's all that's in here. Also, these cactuses remind me of the cactuses in Toriel's home in Undertale. Like, don't they look like the same cactus? Or am I crazy? Little Spamton Angel changing to free. Okay, so what is this one? Yourself. Oh, this is the Spamton video of Spamton on a toilet. It's so grainy. Oh, if I click it, it changes. When do I get to click it to the next one? Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, we're going back. Okay, the champ. And Bestinu. It's Toby! Cute little guy. Oh, you just got answered. Frosted cereal box. Here we are. Okay. What is that? That just sounds so weird. It's like it's like it's trying to be upbeat, but it's creepy. Okay, so this is another one of like a Noel online post. As you may know, Cat Petters 2 is one of the admin's favorite games, or one of this admin's favorite games. To those that don't know, it's a game where you take care of a cat and raise it. Sounds simple, right? To those that don't know, it's a game where you take care of a cat and raise it. Sounds simple, right? Actually, the game has a really deep animation and breeding system, so players have been able to edit the game data to create brand new pets. If you download the right mods, you can raise birds, hamsters, cars, cartoon characters, and even more. Mew Mew Queen's Symptom Family Pack is a great example of how far things can go. Mew Mew Queens. Is that anything to do with Mew Mew Kissy Cutie? Is that like an offshoot? However, you do have to be careful because not all mods are very compatible. When pets fall in love, an egg appears and it hatches into a new pet that combines the animations and visual data of the two parents. Meaning if you try to breed a hamster in a car, you'll get a complete freak of nature XD face. Haha. Or worse, you'll get this message. Incompatible pet. Then the game will freeze and the music will glitch out. I was so scared of seeing this message as a kid. I would punish my pets so they would never fall in love. If an egg did appear, I would throw it in the trash right away. Until one day. Mood nostalgic. Listening to Cat Petters 2 OST Corrupted No Cats. I wonder if that's the name of this. That would make sense if you're gonna put an MP3 on your blog, that it would be what you're listening to now. Leave a comment. Can't click on that. Okay. So until one day. If you have no pets, it's unknown that there's a rare chance for an egg to appear giving you a random pet. This is the only way to get some of the secret cats in the game, which are still super rare on top of that. So it's a lot of waiting for eggs, hatching them, and throwing away tons of cats trying to get the perfect character. This caused other problems, but I'll explain that another time. XP. Don't stick your tongue out at me, Noel. Making that face. But one day, when I was trying to get the ultimate cat, something weird happened. A white egg showed up on my screen, but there was a message with it. Special. Okay. I need to do a video on eggs, on what I think the eggs mean, and not just Deltarune, but Undertale. The eggs mean something. Because there's some obscure references to eggs in Undertale too. It's not as obvious. Like the abandoned quiche. I think Papyrus also mentions Sans making an eggless quiche when you inspect the oven in their house. And there's an egg in the date scene with Papyrus. So are eggs somehow important to monster courtship? And maybe an eggless quiche is code for a platonic quiche. It's not a romantic quiche, it's a platonic quiche. And what if, you find the quiche under the bench and the echo flower next to it says that whoever left it there wasn't ready for the responsibility? They weren't ready for the responsibility of giving a full egg quiche to someone? I don't know. I could be way off, but I think there's some kind of trail here. And then here we see in a game where eggs are used for reproducing cats or animals in this game. So there's something with eggs, and I feel like monster, either courtship or reproduction. I feel like there's something hidden, there's something we're not seeing there involving that. Anyway, I'm just going off on a tangent now. I was really excited. I've never gotten a special egg before. In fact, I'd never even heard of it at all. I sat there for an hour waiting to see what it would turn out to be. Maybe I would be the first one to discover a brand new cat. But what was weird is the egg never hatched. I started to worry that it was some kind of glitch. So I decided to try and get rid of it before it hurt my computer. And that's where things got really strange. No matter what I did, I couldn't move or throw away the egg. I tried clicking it over and over, and in the end, all that happened is it made some sort of weird sound. This freaked me out so much, I deleted the game and reinstalled it, but the egg was still there, obviously. Now that I'm older, I think what happened is I had so many mods installed that the egg didn't know what to hatch into. But at the time, I thought my computer was haunted or something, or the egg was going to kill me. After a few hours of freaking out, I eventually faced my fears and loaded the game again. The egg was there, but it didn't seem to be doing anything. So I started raising it like it was a normal pet, brushing it and playing with it and stuff. By the end of the day, I actually started thinking it was a cool pet and maybe I could try to figure out how to upload it online as a mod. I wasn't able to do that though. The next day when I opened my game, the egg was gone, with a message that said, left home due to happiness. Usually the message is, pet left home due to sadness, and only happens because you neglect your pet. It's not supposed to happen because you were nice. One last thing. The egg actually had a name, but I don't remember what it was. It's been driving me crazy ever since. If anyone else has ever seen an egg in their game like this, please sign my guest book. Please. First one gets 100 cheesy points from me, XP. Okay, so what does this guest book say? Anything? Today, the official Dragon Blazers website was updated with a bunch of weird links. I searched around the official website for clues and found about 26 pages so far. It doesn't seem to be an ARG as there's no puzzles, and it doesn't lead to anything. Anyone else think the devs might have been eating a little too much fruitcake this year? XP. What's our song? As this mood is curious. Listening to Blood Crushers, the band, Raise Up Your Bat. Is that what this is? We have comments on this one. What are our comments? Anything exciting? Smart Genius, that's probably Birdly. Another epic post. Holiday Girl. Can I be mod? This blog definitely needs more posts and possibly better ones. Whoever is prank calling my phone needs to stop. Is that his phone number? Did he put his phone number on there? That's longer than a phone number, isn't it? So that'd be like the area code, and then the first 3, and the last 4. There's an extra number. Huh. I wonder if in the Deltarune world, if phone numbers are... Maybe it's like got the country code on there too, so then it would have an extra number. I don't know. Usually 555 is done for like the area code or the first 3 numbers, because it's not a number that exists. Maybe you shouldn't put your phone number in your username, XD. Smart genius new admin. An excellent idea, my fellow mod. I made an account just for being full admin to be more secure. It would be better. Yeah, Birdly, stop trying to push your way onto her thing. How are you still calling me? Sorry, my computer is bugged, lol. Looks like the admin panel isn't working, lol. I can't give you privilege, sorry. Well, I guess that's one way to avoid it, Noelle. You should just speak up and tell him, fuck no. No, your posts are up. Sorry for the lack of post, I accidentally deleted my crap, and it took all day to figure out how to get it to work again. Fortunately, the prank caller. Dragon Blazer of Sports. This is Jockington. Sports, hi. You should play it. Can there be a soccer ball in the game? No. Thanks, I learned a lot. I do not think I will use this website anymore. Okay, dude. The Jockington? This is probably the same song as the other page, right? Yeah. Okay. Banana potassium! Aww. Look at little Nurse Rousey. Fluff cells. Oh, this is this again. Your best heart locket. This is a private post. Only friends can see this. What's the song? That's kind of spooky. I like that. It gives me chills. It's fun. Okay, let's read this. It's funny. There was a time when they were coming over almost every day. We'd play and we'd play. Then after a while, they would suddenly get very still, like they were remembering something. They'd go into the dining room to get a snack. Then after a few moments, I'd hear the piano. The first few times, I went in to watch them play, but when they realized I was looking, they'd always shut the piano and come back. So over time, I just started staying on the couch in the living room. I'd lie there listening to them play. Sometimes for hours, sometimes even until I fell asleep. Even then, what were they thinking about me? Maybe they weren't thinking about me at all. They didn't have a piano at their house, so they probably just came over to use mine. Even then, with my eyes open, there were times when I wasn't even sure if we were friends. But when I closed my eyes, it felt like a concert just for me. Aw, sad. Like, Chris, why do you have to be so weird? Pippets. They're multiplying. I barely ever receive fan mail. No pressure, guys. But just in case I ever get an email from anyone out there, I have this habit of always reading my spam mail, just in case it's someone real. Mostly, it's just weird stuff like, Hoochie Mama can get big too. Promise I wasn't looking at any weird sites, guys, okay? XD. Yeah, sure you weren't. But one day, one of the spams I got was nothing but random letters and numbers. I figured it was probably a failed attempt at sending me a virus, but I thought, what if I tried putting it into Cat Peters 2 as a mod? So I did, and weirdly enough, it actually managed to load. For some people that don't know the game, it has a special visual style. All the pets are made of circles that get animated around. One circle will be the head, another the eyes, another the pupils, another the body, etc. But I guess the game didn't like the data very much because this pet was only one blue circle. Yeah, just one blue circle floating in the air. The animation didn't work and it never moved, except for occasionally glitching out. All of the stats were really bad, and all of my pets really hated it except for certain ones. LOL. I couldn't explain why anyone liked it, but it was really funny to see who did, XD. What's weird is that the circle seemed to be able to multiply. Normally you need 2 pets to fall in love to make a new pet. But after a while, even if the circle was by itself, a congratulations message would come up and then there would be 2 circles. I thought this was funny, but the circle started piling up. I tried to throw them in the trash, but they were multiplying too fast. My screen was nothing but congratulation messages when the game crashed. Needless to say, I had to wipe all my pets. Oh no! Lesson learned about using files from weird emails. Until next time. Dun dun da. Today, the official Dragon Blazes website was updated with a bunch of weird links. I searched around. Oh, is this the one we just heard? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, this is one we read already. There lies the name of. So that new girl I keep talking about, she really, really, really hates Chris. And you know what's weird? Literally only Chris seems oblivious to this. Or no, are they oblivious? They're literally getting bullied. Do they just not care? Then again, who knows what Chris is thinking? I just don't get it. Why they don't tell their mom. Or better, switch seats with me. Like, I keep saying LOL, I guess they just don't want to be at the front of the class. But she doesn't ever bully me, even when there'd be a huge opportunity to do so. So, come on, switch seats. Everyone would be safer that way. Yeah, we know why you want to switch seats, Noelle. Like, you're not going to believe what happened today, LOL. After the bell rang, as usual, everyone rushed to see who could get out of class first. I stayed behind a bit to help Alphys put away some books and looked for some mysteriously missing supplies. I don't know why you got that face, Noelle. Meanwhile, Chris was still asleep, face down, on a totally blank notebook page. And for some reason, Susie hadn't left either. She was just sitting there, staring at Chris's head, sniffing it. Wonder if she'd like scented candles. Eventually, I started to leave too. I even almost said bye this time, but I was a bit worried about Chris. So I stayed outside the classroom to, watch. Oh, you were hoping they had something going on and you wanted to be peeky looky-loo. Get a little eyeful of both of them. Don't you lie to me, Noelle. I had to stay totally out of sight, holiday family ninja style, since Susie didn't seem like she was going to do anything until she made sure I was gone. After a while, Susie got up, knocked her chair over. She jumped into Miss Alphys's seat and pulled her shoes up on the desk, getting dirt everywhere. I just know I'm going to have to clean that. She grabbed the apple Birdley had given Alphys a few days ago. You know, one of the ones she has literally never eaten. Held it up and started talking. Hey, idiot. Chris didn't look up. Hey, idiot. Chris didn't look up. Chris looked up. Susie rolled her eyes and showed all of her horrible and very cool teeth. Nice shampoo. Apple flavor, right? Better be careful about wearing that around me. Then she bit the whole apple in half, including the core. She even ate the seeds, which contain arsenic, if you didn't know. Don't eat those, Susie. Anyway, Chris didn't react, so she continued. Keep smelling like apples. You might end up like this. Chris didn't react. Bitten. She pointed to the apple. In half. There was like the most awkward silence and then snickering. But it wasn't Susie. No, it was Chris. Just barely stifling some laugh. Did they think that was some kind of weird joke? You know how Susie kind of likes, not Susie. You know how Noelle wants to be bullied by Susie? Like that's, I guess that's her kink. That's what she's into. What if that's what Chris is into too? I mean, maybe he likes it. Did they think that was some kind of weird joke? Whatever it was, Susie must have thought she was getting made fun of because she immediately just launched the apple right at Chris. But Chris, with their gamer reaction speed, held up their notebook like a shield and blocked it diagonally, bouncing it into the air, and actually caught the apple, then took a bite out of it. Gosh, though, did that make Susie mad. You little... She ran over and grabbed Chris by the hair, staring into their face. really close. I froze. I knew that if I didn't do anything, Chris would get hurt or worse. But something inside me just froze. I just stood there, holding my breath, as Susie kept talking. One day, your mom's gonna get sick of you, you little freak. And as soon as that happens, Susie laughed, I felt genuinely sick. Someone might make you disappear, and she'll finally realize how happy she was without you. But after all that, Chris didn't say anything at all. Susie exploded. Say something, you idiot! It felt like her voice echoed around the room forever. Then, when it finally went quiet, Chris's mouth looked like it moved. To be honest, moved so slightly, I couldn't even tell if they said something or what. But whatever it was, Susie's attitude suddenly completely changed. She let go of Chris, backed off quickly, then left the room in such a hurry. She easily would have won today's leaving first race. I really wish I could have seen her reaction, but I was so scared she would see me that I literally just jumped into my locker. In the end, all I could see through the little slats was her shape from behind going towards the entrance of the school with her head held low. What the fuck to say to her? I need to know. Chris, what'd you say? What did she say? She was threatening that his mom be happy without you. Did they say something about Susie's mom? Would Chris do that? Would Chris say something? Chris, what did you say? I need to know. Finally, I heard the entrance door close. I sighed, and suddenly all that frozen feeling that had built up in my chest flew out of my body all at once. Holy cheese and crackers, I said to myself. I almost started laughing from relief. Then suddenly, my locker's door flung open. Chris was standing there. I started to stutter hello, and they just slowly shut the door on me and left. Well, that just happened, lol. I ordered apple shampoo. Maybe if I wear it too, she won't bother Chris as much. Noelle, stop being so thirsty, girl. Just blink. This thing with Susie. It hurts, it hurts. Spamton engagement wedding ring, or engraved wedding ring. Spamton married? What is this? This is new. That damn boob tube. You're the one that should be having a refreshing night's sleep in the recycling bin. Everything is his. Everything is his fault. Hey, everyone is going to pay 5 easy payments of $9.99 until they're all in the disposable area, begging for my whatever. Everyone except, this was on the engagement ring. Everyone except who? This is clearly how Spamton talks. Was there someone Spamton was engaged to or wanted to be engaged to, but did not have enough success to succeed? Maybe even blame someone else for not being able to. Also, does this do anything when oh, Spamton's fate. Spamton, aren't you just sick of him? Why does he get all the attention? Why should he be so special? He wasn't any better than any of us. What do you think? Let's buy Spamton's silence permanently. Let's get him out of this place once and for all. Don't you think it's about time someone else got the spotlight? Or should he stay free? Let him live his lucky life. Encourage him, be happy for him. After all, are we really any better? Spamton's fate is in our hands. And then, I don't know, there's no pictures here. Unless, I wonder. Okay, I just want to check through these. And I will probably go reread some of the relevant things and see what I can piece together, if anything. Let me know what you guys think of this video, and if you want to see more. Oh, is there anything on these if we click on them? View auction. Okay, that's just the auction. I don't think there's any links in here. I mean, there might be some sort of lore in the picture somewhere. I don't know. But the video where it glitches out kind of makes me think there's something hidden in there. Maybe I might have to see if I can get a copy of this video. Anyway, I think, yeah, that's one we've already read. But yeah, I might have to do some investigating on some of these pictures, pop them into some Photoshop and play with them, and because I think there's more here than we're seeing. And that backstory with Chris and Susie is very interesting. I want to know what Chris said. I want to know what they said that would make Susie just shut down like that. Also, why Susie is so hostile towards Chris initially? I mean, maybe because Chris doesn't respond and she's used to getting a reaction when she acts like that? I don't know. Is it the Sundre thing where she likes Chris, so she's gonna bully them? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm gonna go think this over for a while.